Hi Taurus, and welcome to your mid-monthly reading for April 2021. This is for Taurus energy, that is Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any kind of placement basically. And you know the drill, take what resonate with you, leave behind the rest. Never ever force it to fit if it doesn't. Alright, with that said, let's get to it. I will be using tarot first and foremost, right? Welcome to tarot, yes. No, we're going to start looking into, the mid-monthly energies here, starting off with tarot. And then I'm going to use the archetypes here to look into some underlying energies. And the archetypes always go deeper. Right? Let's get to it. I hope you're doing well. Please be patient with me as always, because I tend to flow into the energies. Yeah. Alright, let's just get to it. Show me Taurus here. I'm also going to pull some keywords, most likely. Show me Taurus. Taurus mid-April. Queen of Cups. Alright, I'm going to lay out the cards. Crossed by the Seven of Wands. Underneath you we have the King of Wands. Behind you, Star. The Lovers. I'm questioning whether or not this flew out. I would not take a flyer. Putting you there. Because it comes out as a mix between your awareness and your psyche, if you can call it that. Alright, I'm just going to put it out here. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. Sorry, I'm chit-chatting with myself here. Yes, Taurus. Okay, so underneath the deck we do have the Ace of Pentacles with a little bit of a rabbit here, but we also have Seven of Swords. I pick up on you being, it feels as though you are manifesting something in here in regards to your material world. Right, that's really what I'm picking up on here. It's a matter here of bringing change into your life, and why do I get as though it's finding peace? There might be things here that you are trying to balance out, multiple things at once. And there's a particular person here affecting the situation. And we got, alright, I'm gonna alright, oh my god, this is going to, oh my, sorry, Taurus, you gotta please bear with me, because right now it's how can I explain it? It feels like I'm being sucked into a hold. And I bombard it. Show me a keyword. Gratitude and appreciation. And being a pro-social teammate. Along with stagnancy and a burnout. Okay, then. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Gratitude and appreciation came out a little bit in reverse here. I do see a situation here in your life where you might sometimes be finding it difficult to be appreciative, first and foremost, of your own kindness, if that makes sense. I'm gonna explain that in a minute here, of choosing yourself here. I'm getting the typical energy of emotional trash can for you again. Alright, I can explain this. Taurus, I've picked up on you being extremely solid, right? You're being very, very solid. You have a sweet nature to you, and I feel as though you're protecting that. You could be guarded. Not so much guarded, you're far more defensive, actually. And for some of you, there could be a person here that you're also protecting yourself against. You're pushing them away, even if there may be love. But what it is that you pushing away is forms of unsolicited advice I'm getting here, because I am seeing tension within you, because things are being brought up into the light here within you. I find that you're getting clarity, possibly in regards to your past here, but also just in terms of you're getting clarity regarding yourself, right? And your own desire here to move forward, your own motivations here. And sometimes you get into your head. Right now, what I'm picking up on is what I will call the typical fixed Taurus energy, which is a particular energy of, right, if you know a Taurus, right? The Taurus energy, archetypical energy, is Taurus will deal with things themselves. It's typical their sign. It's not because they are not interested in listening to your opinion or take it into account. They will most likely observe it. They have that Scorpion in them as well most of the time, but it's a particular way. But they will deal with it themselves. They will not. This can be a bit of a. It's a challenge, not a challenge. It's just an earth thing, all right. You know it when if you've seen it and you know, yeah, if you've experienced it. It's not because of, it's a stubbornness, but it's not so much. I mean, it could be pride, but I'm not picking up. It's just Taurus, okay? Taurus dealing with things on themselves, and then you kind of like setting up, you're defending yourself against forms of unsolicited advice, which other people wouldn't mind, right? But for you, it's not because you don't care about them. But it's just respect your space is what I'm getting here. Yeah. And that's this choice of yourself here. But I'm also seeing, because I see you being in your head about something here. You're hoping for something in returning to you almost from the past. Could be a friend, it could be a job, it could be whatever. You're looking into that in a minute. And in the past here, I am seeing that being, you're getting your wish fulfillment. I'm also seeing you being with people who you actually align with. And I am seeing a wish fulfillment coming your way here. But it's just a matter here finding the compatibility. In your environment, I see a desire here, first and foremost, to travel, to expand. Yes. For some of you, you might even have come across a situation here where the timing might actually be off, because you have this expansive energy with you. You may want to travel, you may want to move here, and you're in your head about it. But maybe you're being asked here to leave like a childhood home, or a child, something here that's been with you for quite some time. It's just that battle, that conflict here. I'm getting, right, there's this massive event. And it's something you deal with yourself. Coming up here is the Three of Swords. Right? So this is a little bit of a disappointment, meaning that there's something here you could have hoped for may not turn out as you expected. But most likely outcome is the Page of Wands, right? So there's a new beginning here waiting for you. Communication coming your way. So let's say that, for instance, this is like a mid-monthly reading, right? Let's say that you're hoping here to go travel, and maybe it's just not there yet, right? But then another thing is gonna come here, right? Let's pull up the archetypes and see how long this reading is gonna get. They always tend to get a little bit long here. There we have the womb, which is leaving home. The womb, but it comes with the Queen of Cups. So it is an energy related to, it's almost too nurturing, It's almost too nurturing. And it's like this mother energy, a mother who will not let go. It doesn't have to be a mother. It can be just a person who, even though they may love you, it's just a little, can get a little annoying. Show me that Eight of Swords. Yeah. See, here we have you in your head about your desires, about being lured into something different here. I'm getting that. It's a little bit of questioning the feminine energy. Man, woman doesn't matter here, but it's that of, if I give in to forms of unconditional love, am I being lured? Can I trust the situation? Let's say that you have been, we have victim from victim to survivor here, right? An emotional literacy, and know your drama queens underneath. Let's say that you have been in a relationship with people who, and man, woman doesn't matter here, right? But with someone who is in a strong feminine energy. It's very important here to notice that gender does not matter. For instance, women can have strong masculine energy, right? For instance, the feminine energy, in my experience, I had to spend a lot of time getting to know that, because I am even just the way I grew up and everyone around me, far more ruled by masculine energies, especially the women. I know far more feminine men than I know a lot of masculine women. Meaning that it's just different, it's difficult to explain, right? So it's just the gender does not matter. What I'm picking up on here is that the feminine energy is being questioned. You can't be a woman here. Cannot be a man here. It's just that of, finding someone here with the Queen of Cups energy, which you also have within yourself, right? Which is that sweet energy. But you might know that you're capable of giving unconditionally here, and you might be questioning whether or not you can trust the situation. Maybe you should just start as friends, especially if this is new love. But let's see. Here we have that love, which is a wish fulfillment coming your way. It's almost, I see there being absolutely something that you probably wished for here in the recent past. Something that it can also be like a creative idea, but I almost want to say careful what you wish for, because now it's here. And now you're starting to second doubt it. In the recent past, there was a massive transformation here. Something came towards you. The thing is, Taurus, it might actually have come following a long period of time in solitude. I mean, it's almost like, being asked to return back to your office, and you're like, wait. I have to return to my office. I've been in home office for a year, and then remember the first of many months where you were like, I want to go back to the office. Now it's like, I have to go back to the office. It's that. But yeah, it was a brand new beginning here, and you wished for it. Now you're questioning it. Why is it? Because I'm getting here that maybe you're tired. There could be another situation here in your life that's could be in work, right? But that's affecting you in a way of terms of how you look at the potentials for future growth here. All right, let's lay out the cards here. Taurus. This is the flip side of the coin, right? This first and foremost is the fixed energy here, wanting to do things the traditional way, but I am also getting a little bit of someone here wanting to heal someone, that I want to say the George Michael, no, not the George Michael song, but what someone here can sometimes comes like, I want to heal you, I want to rescue you, and you're like, I don't need a fucking rescuer. But I don't know. Anywho, let's look into it. What I look here for you is that I feel as though there's tension within you, because you might find yourself here in this month here debating the path forward here. It's like it's remember, these energies can play out differently. For some, it's like questioning in terms of love. For others of you, it could be basically as simple as going into a board meeting and then debating the path forward. It really depends. But what I am sensing here within you is that the conflict, right? Because just as I see here that there's this nurturing energy in the past, which is now being drained out because you might have someone here basically going at you, or they are, it's almost like antagonizing. You could find yourself in such a situation here. And then, comes the flipping coin. The other side of the coin of love, in this case, turns out to be possibly negative, right? It's negative, love, hate, whatever, but it doesn't have to be as well, it could be hate, right? But it doesn't have to be that negative, right? It can just be, going from having butterflies all over the belly, being butterflies and, what do you say? The stomach? Do you really say that in English? Right. You go from that and then, into getting to know the less positive. But you're getting to see the reality of it, right? It's not less positive, it's just fucking reality. But I am seeing here, however, a strong capacity within you to deal with both positive and negative emotions. I don't know if you're dealing with someone who can't. In the surroundings here, I am seeing like a promise being broken. I don't know if you're breaking free of a contract, so it is that you can try something different. I mean, some of you could be dealing with someone getting a divorce because they want to be with someone else, right? I mean, I don't know. Or just breaking free of a promise. I'm seeing here running away from a promise. Probably built on a false foundation anyway. If someone runs away from a promise, we're probably built on a false foundation. Yeah, I am seeing something here karmic that's playing out related to you. I mean, it could be in regards to legal system here. For some of you, I'm seeing a situation here where someone has met someone and they were probably married, so things are a little bit of it, you know, figuring that out. But in all cases, I'm seeing a situation here where you're trying to figure out a solution, and you're trying to do it in ways where it is have integrity with it. Most likely outcome. There we have this Three of Swords with the flame in reverse, right? So this we're gonna look into. Clarified by the Queen of Cups. And the Six of Wands. Oh no! Oh no! Why am I getting an attention whore? I'm seeing the passion die out in a situation here, right? Passion, the desire to even continue with whatever path it is that you're dealing with right now, because I am picking up on someone here being ungrateful, and then we have rebound relationship. Is this going to be a stalker one of the days? Rebound relationship, soulmate, and safe foundation with trust. But it doesn't have to be rebound. What matters here, I think, with the rebound is very much what I actually wrote of the quotation, is people were created to be loved. Things were created to be used. People loved. The reason why the world is in chaos is because things are being loved and people are being used. Dalai Lama. And the safe foundation has a lot to do with refusing to intimidate and manipulate through behaviors or communication. In a healthy connection, be it in work or love, we don't manipulate like that, right? Sorry, I was just thinking HR strategies, but you know, let's leave that. No. Honest in HR, do not manipulate. Yeah, I'm just seeing a situation here where it's almost like a con. I'm getting a little bit of a con artist. Is there anything positive in it? There we have a Queen of Pentacles and a Four of Pentacles and a Hierophant. We have 3 queens here, right? So what is great? I'm seeing higher levels of commitment there between you and someone here, but someone else is being left out in the cold of it, and that then sparks an emotional response, which should probably be looked at, because it's someone here is not. Someone here is going to have a hissy fit. I can't really stress it otherwise. I'm seeing someone here getting a hissy fit because they were manipulative. Taurus, I was not expecting this again. I hope that we were done with this energy, right? But, you know, most likely outcome, we have Page of Wands and the Forest in reverse. So this is a drain out. What is it that's hidden here to this situation? That's the King of Wands in reverse. Alright, the thing is, Taurus, I pick up on you actually being capable of dealing with it. I can see why you're questioning here, why it is that you're feeling as though, am I being lured? Am I being tricked? You can be in your head about it. And in this case, I would actually say it's not being in your head. It's actually that you are listening to yourself and you're observing. You're what's going on here around you. And then you have fucking high standards. That's the siren. I love the siren energy. Yes, she may be a seductress and all of that, but you know what? I mean, I wrote it somewhere. The Empress is also a temptress, right? Meaning that one of the ways of, one of the key traits of an Empress is also the capacity here to recognize how you are tempted and then deal with it, and so you can say you have a clear understanding when you are selling out and when you're not selling out, right? It's not because someone being a sellout, as long as you know you're doing it, right? Sometimes you gotta put food on the table, meaning not not prostitution or anything, but it's just, if you know that you might be put in a situation where you have to do something that it might not be something that you would do because you believe in it, but you're still capable of doing it, and then you're at peace with it, and you also know what you will absolutely not agree to, because sometimes you can be asked, for instance, in work or something, to I don't know, before the Me Too movement. I'm just gonna say, women. I actually experienced it. That someone once told I could dress in a particular way. It's like, hell, fucking no. Ain't gonna happen. So that's still you could say, all right, if it's for a purpose, maybe if I believed in it, yes, but if I didn't, then no. That's the temptress, right? Your standards. I'm sorry, but I do see this here coming up. And it does appear to be as though there could be a choice between, first and foremost, two people, but it could actually also be that someone here shows a different side to them. Right? And in this case, it would be that they showed up as being very nurturing and kind, and they actually are more passionate, and that creates this tension. Especially if you were looking for someone who might be a bit more nurturing here. Let's show me an animal here for your attitude. You're the earthworm, you're starting somewhere here. Show me the person you're dealing with. That's too many. Yeah. You know what, I gotta tell you something here, is that you might be dealing just with a poor compatibility to a certain degree. I see you being someone here, you're starting you're just starting, right? You might be shy sometimes. And in many ways, I see you you might find yourself with someone here who's not that shy, who's far more of a starfish, swan, probably very much seen, right? And that creates tension. And I'm seeing someone here not wanting to clean up their ways. Yeah. It might just be a little bit poor compatibility here, right? Especially in terms of, making decisions here, that it might be that in the situation, someone here believes their position to be so powerful that they get to decide which direction to take, and you also want to have a say in it. Do you know what I mean? It's basically about independence. Alright, show me something amazing coming towards Taurus, and then we're done. Show me something amazing coming towards Taurus. Sun, clarity. Clarity that we have to start somewhere. And the Emperor. And the Knight of Wands. I am seeing fast forward movement. I am seeing wish fulfillment coming your way. And you will be hellbound on protecting your own stability. I am actually getting here a little bit of saying no to being someone's bitch, or whatever that means, it has to do with you reclaiming your own independence and saying, I'm moving forward. I'm seeing absolutely amazing. I'm seeing sunshine. I'm seeing chess. I'm seeing horseback riding. I'm actually seeing good times. I'm seeing here possibly also physical movement, by the way. And you reaching a position of power, meaning that you're in your power here, right? Before that is a little bit of a healing of a partnership here, where someone here could have been, I don't know, they had this method to everything, right? They had this particular way of how they wanted to be in relationships, and it might be a traditional way of being in relationships, and you're saying, you know what, no. Alright, that's what I have for you here. I'm not really getting much. Let's see what pops up in May, okay? If it is yours, okay. If not, let's see what happens next time, okay? Last one. Yeah, there's a relationship pattern here that's going into a bit of healing, right? So, Taurus, do whatever you want. Love thyself. There's a lot of potential here to see things clearly. Freedom needs to be respected, not dominated. And then a little bit of a setback. But that's because you are in awe. Nah, I'm really picking up on there's something here that you have set your heart on. It's a soulmate energy, by the way. Strong soulmate energy. Why did I not see that? It's hidden. It's in your mind, but it's almost like it's hidden. Alright, that's interesting. It's in your mind, but it's hidden. How can it be hidden when it's in your mind? Oh. Yeah, let's not go there. Alright, so I will see you. Take care.